Hey guys, it's Jimmy. Sorry it's been like 300 years since I made a new video, but I'm alive and I'm back now, so that's cool. Don't say it isn't because that would hurt my feelings. Please don't do that. Today, we're gonna be playing a game that is like right up my alley. It's called Stardew Valley, and it's a game where you farm, and a lot of people have compared it to Harvest Moon and a little bit of Animal Crossing, and I'm very excited about this video. I'm pretty thrilled, so let's get started. First things first, we've got to create our character, and I was not expecting all the different types of clothing and hair options I'd have to choose from. It's a little overwhelming in the best way possible, because this is like, I'm gonna spend like 30 minutes here. I named myself Jimbo in this game because it sounds really cute and I like it. I've got a cool jacket, even cooler hair, and my favorite thing is money, because sleeping away the pain of my depressing existence has too many characters. Now that we're all excited to start the game, let's cut to the first scene of the story where good old Grandpa fucking dies. On his deathbed, he gave me a letter, but told me to wait to open it until I feel crushed by the burden of modern life, which for me in real life is like all the time. But this isn't real life, it's a video game, and those are fun. XX years later, I work in a cubicle at a company whose name I cannot pronounce. I think it's pronounced Joja, but I'm not really sure, but I am positive about the fact that I hate my job, and I don't think that guy was the biggest fan of this place either. After opening the letter, it's revealed that Grandpa left his entire farm for me to take over and call my own, which sounds really nice, except it's not. Grandpa just pranked my ass, cause it's a fucking dump. In fact, this girl named Robin agrees with me, and even calls my house crusty, which, side note, can we talk about how gross the word crusty is? It's disgusting. It's like moist, or sticky, or drippy. Ew. Fuck. Ew. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I got the farm, so now it's time to farm. The main part of the game involves growing and selling crops and building up your property with new buildings and farm animals to make a totally wicked farm. The raising animals part is probably my favorite part of the farming stuff because they're really easy to take care of, and holy shit, they're animals. Animals are the best. My favorite one is probably my chicken, Chickie Minaj. She's pretty great. I also have a dog. His name is Diddles, but he doesn't really do anything, so I kind of pretend he doesn't exist. The growing crop stuff is pretty self-explanatory. You just water it and then it grows, but here is a pro strat to get you $1 million. Pay attention to when a crop is in season and how many days it takes to grow, because if it doesn't finish growing before the end of the season, you'll have wasted all of your money because everything dies the first day it's out of season. And I didn't know that, and I lost all of my money, and I was very sad. Speaking of seasons, there are 4 of them, which, duh. But the thing about Stardew Valley is that the seasons act more as months, and each one lasts 28 days. So the scenery changes pretty quickly, and in each season, there are special events and festivals that you could take part in, like the first one, for example, which is called the Egg Festival. The Egg Festival's main event is an egg hunt against a couple of the town's villagers, and I totally thought I was gonna win because they're all little kids, but I got beat by some girl named Abigail, and I don't know who she thinks she is beating me like that, but I hold a grudge, and I will get my revenge. So watch your back, Purple Girl, because your days are numbered. There's also an adventure element to the game where you can explore the town's mines and collect gems and resources and even fight monsters too. I think my favorite thing about the game though is the relationships you can build with all of the people in Stardew Valley. You could talk to them every day and give them gifts twice a week, and the more that you do that, the more they'll open up to you about their lives. Take the character Shane, for instance. He's a loner dick at first, an actual asshole of a person, but then he hints that he may be an alcoholic, if I'm picking up on that right, and he starts to warm up to you. And if he is an alcoholic, that's just unfortunate, because the easiest way to get maximum friendship with him is to just continue giving him beer for free. So I guess I'm an enabler, but I want to complete this game, so his virtual liver means nothing to me. The absolute best part of this game, though, is that you can actually marry one of the 10 single townsfolk after becoming good enough friends with them. And that is what the rest of this video is gonna be about, because there's a hot piece of ass in town, and his name is Sebastian. Just look at him. He looks like he shops at Hot Topic and listens to Avril Lavigne for fun. And guess what? So do I. So it's like we're meant to be together. So forget keeping Grandpa's legacy alive or repairing the community center to save the town from this creepy guy's corporate greed. I am gonna get some emo ass today if it's the last thing I do. Step 1, aka the only step I'm probably going to remember to write down. Talk to Sebastian.
He's so smart, and I only have a high school diploma. He's way out of my league, but I can't give up now, especially not after all we've been through.
I know what I have to do. If he's not gonna make the first move, then I have to. I'm gonna ask him to dance with me at the flower dance. It's a perfect plan.
Okay, I didn't think I was gonna share this, but this is actually the first type of dance I will ever have attended, one that's in a video game. But it's fine because I have the chance to dance with the boy of my dreams. Oh, that's fine. Who did you have in mind? Oh, god damn it, it's Abigail! Why did I think it would be anybody else? I guess I've got to find another way to Sebastian's heart, because clearly the intimate moment we had was not enough to swoon him. I found out from Robin, who's actually his mother, that Sebastian enjoys sashimi. So I looked up how to cook sashimi, and despite the fact that it's just chopped up raw fish, I need to learn the recipe in-game first. And in order to get that recipe, I need to befriend Linus, the local homeless guy. It's gonna take a while to get the recipe, so it's a good thing Sebastian kind of likes salads because I can definitely make those. After listening to him talk about frogs an unbearable amount of times, he finally called me by my name. And one day I went over to visit him and he invited me to play a board game with him and his anime friend Sam. It's a role-playing game called Solarian Chronicles. The game! In the game, we've got to get the Solarian staff back from some loser named Dreadlord Zarth, who, with a name like that, probably has a lot of issues stemming from his childhood. And you know what, dude? I'm right there with ya. I told Sebastian I wanted to be a warrior because I definitely don't like helping people, and the description for the wizard was like a paragraph. You're a wizard. We get it. Bippity boppity bye. Oh, Sebastian, you want to be the wizard? Well, did you know that I love wizards? In fact, some of my best friends are wizards. Isn't that crazy? In the RPG, we came across a tower, and when we went inside, we found a skeleton. But then the skeleton beat us up and knocked us into the sewers of the tower. But that's fine because as we explored it, we realized this was the right way to go all along, and we found a door that little old Zarth is hiding behind. Intruders, how dare you trespass in my private chambers? Dude, the door was wide open. In fact, you don't even have a door. It's just a hole in the front of your house. What were you expecting to happen? Just then, Zarth started to mutter an incantation, and I was faced with a choice. Charge at him with my sword or protect my friends with my shield. And while I would most definitely not consider Sam my friend because we only met like a minute ago, Sebastian is my everything and I cannot let him die. Zarth casted a shadow bolt at Sebastian, but with my shield and my thirst, I deflected the attack. And before he could attack again, I charged forward and killed him with my sword. Then I retrieved the staff and the day was saved. All thanks to me. Oh, he wants it now. And luckily, I just unlocked the sashimi recipe, so now I can ghost the homeless guy's ass and get with Sebastian. And just in time for his birthday, too. This is going so well. This is it. The day I'll be telling our kids about one day, when I brought their father raw fish on a plate for his birthday, and his heart became mine. Oh my god, guys, 10 hearts. 10 hearts. We have 10 hearts with Sebastian.
It's time.
Wait a minute, am I eating his nose?
Hello again. Today's episode of me sitting in my room and talking to myself then putting it on the internet is sponsored by Audible.com. Audible is home to over 250,000 audiobooks, and by signing up for free with this link, audible.com/Jimmy, you can get access to your very own 30-day free trial and free audiobook download of your choice. And you can listen to that book on your iPhone, Kindle, or Android device while doing just about anything. I am going to recommend you check out The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger if you want a little nostalgia action. I read it in high school and I liked it, and I was thoroughly impressed that the main character finds more minuscule things to complain about than I do, and I do this for a living. Okay, real talk time. Audible is really cool. Like, they're super supportive of all sorts of content creators here on YouTube, and I think any company that's willing to do that as frequently as Audible does deserves some kudos. So thank you so much, Audible, for sponsoring me today. Guys, please support them because it supports me in a way as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time with more. Okay, cool, bye.